Guna fam, what's good, what's up? It's your boy MatchDayUno. I got my bro Keesh with me. It's gonna cast up in this, man. Keesh, it's a cup tie, bro.
Yeah, man.
Semi-final.
Man Cities. Ish.
The road to Wimbledon. Our most successful
Wembley.
what did I say? Wimbledon. I mean Wimbledon happens at Wembley, right? So I'm not too far.
Yeah, no. I don't know, bro. I'm like nervous and excited at the same time because it's City. So the only
Mm,
thing I can say is that maybe the Liverpool second half prep pretty much gonna be the game. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
they're gonna be attacking a lot and we gotta be prepared to defend and take our chances.
yeah,
So I think
yeah.
that's the only way I can see it against Pep. Like we can't go toe to toe. We just gotta try and play as best as we can and hopefully don't
You know,
concede.
you sound like the guys last week after or earlier this week after we beat Liverpool. Like even before, nobody believed it was possible. Even after it was done, nobody believed it's possible. So I mean,
I
I don't
was
know. I
shocked.
don't know. Look,
I was shocked. I'm
yeah,
still shocked.
I
Like
know.
even the Liverpool fans, they're like, they don't even want to acknowledge it. They're like, yeah, you
Yeah,
guys fluked it. So I'm like, guys, we
mm,
got we got 3 points. It's a win. You guys didn't win. You know what I mean? Why are
yeah.
you making excuses and stuff? But I think it
There
was just
was.
like an unbelievable win because we're supposed to win against Tottenham. And we didn't. Everyone
Mm,
wrote up Liverpool. They're like, if we beat Tottenham, we're all right. We're all right. Liverpool, we
yeah,
can drop
yeah.
points. So
No, but
yeah,
like Nobile mentioned it, and I liked it. He said, it was more important to win against Tottenham than against Liverpool. But 3 points, 3 points, no lie, but
he even said
I
he had no
mean,
rights beating Liverpool as well. And he's also right
yeah.
there. He was like,
so,
because if you look at
so
that game, like,
you think that will be the sentiment today to have no right
you see, for me, I
to
just think
win?
like Arteta's, he's learning and like in a
Mm,
style, like he burst Mourinho and he had Mourinho, but Mourinho had him.
mm,
You know what I mean? At the end of the
mm,
day, it's like
mm,
tactics between coaches. Mourinho's still a good
yeah,
tactician, and he got out
yeah,
tacticked in that game. He, as much as he
yeah.
attacked, he couldn't score, and then
Mm,
Mourinho just broke our three down. Like if you look at it, he
mm,
isolated our last three. So he took Mustafi
mm,
and put him alone, took Kola and put them
mm,
alone, and he knew each of them had
mm.
a mistake. But together,
Mistake
they were,
prone,
yeah.
exactly.
So he just
Mm.
exploited that, and then he was like, "Look, let these guys."
But it's also the knowledge of like I know this player is mistake prone, so let's work on
Yeah,
this.
and he's
And
like,
we
"Look,
had,
we
we
don't
had been
even need
applauding.
60%,
Mm,
70%. Let's just let them attack. When we get the ball, we push
yeah,
it to front.
yeah,
And Jesus must
yeah,
drive straight at them. So I think when he
yeah.
played this dude and he went to play Klopp, he's like, you know what? I need to learn a bit from Mourinho because remember we don't have the team to actually compete toe to toe with Klopp. I don't think there is a team. So you have to
Yeah.
tactic it
Yo,
out.
man, there was a point that match looked like they were training with us.
Yeah,
You
it
get
was
what I'm
just
saying?
wave after wave after wave. But I've seen that
Yeah,
before with like against the
yeah.
Mourinho
And it
team.
was it was
Like,
effortless. The
yeah,
transitions of it was just like let's practice, let's play some
but
ball, let's have
if
fun.
you can defend that, Mourinho's good
Mm,
at that. Like I remember his one Chelsea team when or was it the Chelsea team? One of the teams they were versing Barca, and Barca hit them wave after wave after wave,
mm,
just like
mm, mm,
exactly like what Liverpool did. He just held it out, bro. Held it out, dropped a
mm,
through ball. I didn't know it was Inter Milan. Dropped a through ball. I think
mm.
Melito or somebody went there, scored, or it was one of them. But I'm just saying, like I think he learned now. He's learning, and I think that Mourinho game was kind of set him up for Klopp, and the Klopp game is kind of setting him up against Pep. Because I was telling the dudes, I was like,
Mm.
this dude faced like four world-class managers in like a space of a week.
Dog, back to
You know
back
what
to
I mean? Like,
back. Yeah.
so I don't know, bro. We'll just have to. We'll
I
see
mean,
what he
not
does.
not not
But
not to mention that this particular coach that he's facing is actually his mentor.
yeah,
So now it's like a case of
and he
can the
got robbed
student
the first time. He got robbed.
can yeah, I mean yeah, we're just back from COVID, right?
Mm,
So now the question is can the student outclass the master? Because that's a Chinese saying,
mm.
actually. It's
Young
like to
grasshopper, but
know, yeah, that grasshopper. So if if you truly are a master, if Pep Guardiola truly is a master, by definition of a master, you're able to teach. So if he truly is a master, he must have been able to impart, whatever he must have picked up in all his years of coaching onto Arteta. And, if you look at Arteta over the past few games, I mean, his tenure now as a head coach, he has not really received that many bad results. I mean, this year, what I was saying is the interesting thing that I noticed is that Man City has, I think it was, I noticed before the Tottenham game, Man City has more losses. They have 9 versus our 8 at that time. So they've lost more and won more. We've lost a lot of points over draws. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, maybe the mentality of the league is different to the cup.
He can do it, bro. He can do it. I know what you're gonna say. He can do it. Like there is a mistake in City. They definitely is. But the problem is they can play ball. You know what I mean? They play football. Like I feel they like us back in the day. You know what I mean? The way they play, they're playing some phenomenal ball when they want to. But also they have
how do you stop Kevin De Bruyne?
Yeah, that's the thing. They have a way. I feel it's like you just allow them to attack, but you gotta be able to contain it, And you see,
and take your chances when you get them.
Yeah, they definitely have a mistake. If you isolate their backs and put pressure on them, definitely you can score. Because look, they beat Liverpool and then they lost. And I think to Southampton. And then they came back and then. So I don't know. Maybe they also on another high from not getting out of Champions League. So for me, I think
the high from not being banned.
Yeah. So I think for me, it's I think Pep is a good mentor for him, but I just feel Arteta is sharp, bro. He's just a sharp dude. He's really insightful in the way he thinks and stuff. So I think all of that stuff for him, it's not a Pep way or he's following Pep like people want to say. I just think whatever he learned, he's trying to impart it onto something.
No, I mean.
Arsenal allows him to do that because he has that. I was watching some of the stuff about him at Arsenal, and he wasn't there for long, but his impact and how much
he made so many changes,
to the club that he, as a person, felt like, hey, this club is amazing, So I don't know. I just think he wants to also show his own identity. So for me, it's came back. I'm gonna come this time, no red card, nothing. We're playing ball. I won 90 minutes against Pep with 11 men. I don't want to be a man down, because he wants a fair fight as well. If we go down, I think he wants to just have a fair fight with them to show them, look, at the end of the day, because as I said, Jose and Klopp set him up for this. This is it's you go to you're a heavyweight fighter and you verse the old time dude and the up and
or like a video game, you beat the first boss, the second boss, now this is the final boss, then you win the game.
Yeah. So it's for him, and also for us, bro, he's also, I feel this season was a bit cut, so he added a bit of pride. You know what I mean? To say we beat the champ, that's all we can say. We beat the champions and United. You know what I mean? So for us, it's all right. That's all we can really say. So he gave us a bit of pride at the end. Maybe if we win the last 2 games, we finish 6th. Which is not too bad because that's where Emery finished, I think, last season. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. We just gotta hope he pulls it off tonight.
Yeah. I
mean, how do you feel? What do you think he's gonna do?
Okay, look. I obviously, I was also shocked last time when I did the preview show and I said a score of 2-0 to Arsenal just because I was I can't think that Arsenal's going to lose. So even now I refuse to think like that as a supporter. I don't want to accept that we're going to lose. So I see a W, and
there has to be a result today. There's no draw, you know what I mean? The winner.
Yo, man, and let me tell you, man, Emi Martinez, man. Hey. Emi Martinez, that's a goalkeeper, man.
Bro, he's a soldier, man. He's a
dog, did you see that save against Liverpool? The one where he just flicked it.
Yeah, that last minute save. But it's like a tiny little fingertip, but still.
And it was crucial just to push the bitch out of and so I feel like okay, it's not gonna be the same squad we faced maybe the first time we played City when we came back from COVID. We've got Martinez there. I think Saka should play. I think
Yeah.
Saka should start. I think Saka. What I liked about the last match is that starting, because I spoke about it, and the guys shut me down about how it would be interesting to see Saka and Tierney operating on that left.
Okay.
Because they both have defensive and attacking qualities.
Mm.
And they can overlap each other. So
So
I
why don't we
mean,
just go into the starting lineup since you?
yeah.
So you
Yeah,
said
so I mean,
you said the keeper
mhm,
obviously Martinez. There's no one
yeah.
else you're gonna choose. So and in front of him, are you gonna go back three or back two?
I mean, the back three is working, man. You know what I'm
And
saying?
it's a
It's
defensive
working.
match. We're not going there to go and
Yeah,
outplay these guys. We know we're gonna
yeah,
defend too. We
yeah.
have to have a solid
Okay, wait.
line.
Before we get into like
Mm.
the actual starting 11, one thing I wanted to mention is how even us as Arsenal fans, we've been saying, "Oh no, we're so lucky to capitalize on those mistakes made in the by Liverpool." Virgil van
Mm,
Dijk
mm,
doesn't
mm.
always make mistakes.
Yeah,
Allison doesn't make mistakes, whatever. But one thing people don't realize about making a mistake or your opponent making a mistake is that if your players respond quickly enough with the presence of mind, that means they're in the game.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people
And
make mistakes, but nobody capitalizes on it. You know what I mean? And
exactly,
that's the main
exactly.
thing.
I mean, we've
Because
seen it
they're
so
too
many
used
times
to
as
seeing it
Arsenal.
against us. You know what I mean? We're the ones that make
Yeah,
the mistakes and get capitalized
exactly,
on, and
exactly.
like game changing one.
Like the Kolasinac mistake. That's
Yeah,
the kind of
exactly.
mistake that we got in this past Liverpool match.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
exactly. And
So that's
it's
one thing.
caused by something. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah,
think I get where you're going
yeah,
with this. And I also feel
yeah.
like that sometimes. It's like we just need to accept, bro. We played better than these. We didn't play better. We won the
Mm,
game. We took our
mm,
chances. Because even Reese, that was
mm.
a hard goal, bro. It wasn't easy.
Yeah, I
Even
mean, I mean, I
Lacazette's goal.
mean, I didn't expect him to score. I didn't. I'm not
So
gonna lie to
it's we took at the end of the day, it's the stuff we say that
you.
people like you every week in week out they say, oh, we must take our chances. That's how we're gonna win games.
Mm,
Oh, we must
mm,
defend
mm.
better. That's how we're gonna win games. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah,
you're always gonna get attacked against. It's not the
yeah,
nature of football. You're not a
yeah,
team that can put so much of pressure that you're not gonna receive an attack. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
for us, we took our chances in that game and we defended, And I think after
Mm,
the first goal went in, like the guys didn't. Also, there's another thing that we do. We kind of drop our heads and lose the game once the first goal
yeah,
goes,
yeah,
and we didn't. So
yeah,
like those are
yeah.
for me three huge positives. Maybe people overlooked, but going into City,
Mm,
like guys, we can do this. We can play with anyone now. You know what I mean?
mm, mm.
We're not
Yeah,
shy. We might lose 2-1 or
yeah,
win 2-1,
yeah,
but you know what I mean? Even with Jose and even with the Leicester game, those teams there are supposedly supposed to beat us. But we know as fans, we deserve 3 points both those games. Jose out tacticked us, and the ref messed us up there.
yeah.
That's
With
all, bro.
Nketiah,
Like
yeah,
Leicester didn't even do shit. They didn't do shit.
yeah,
The ref just messed
mm,
us up. So I don't know, man.
yeah,
Like I also feel that maybe we need to also accept it and give credit to it, not just be like, oh
mm.
yeah, no, Liverpool
Yeah.
are not that
That
good. They
that
won the
that that's where I
championship.
was. That's where I was going. I was like,
Mm,
I mean, our coach is drilling it into our players' minds that look, other teams do make mistakes. You need to have the presence of mind to be able to capitalize. I remember one particular goal that frustrated me against us many years ago when we were in the Champions League. These guys played a quick free kick. Like when you're still arguing with the referee, and
yeah. I think I remember that.
and they
Yeah,
played
yeah.
a quick free kick and
I think it
scored.
was
I'm like, man, that's
Atletico,
so
bro.
yeah, it was Atletico.
Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember,
You know,
but
I
still, I know
was,
what
I,
you mean.
I was, I was gutted by that, but I was like, okay, fine. How come I've never seen us do things like that?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like to play with that capitalistic mentality and to see those two goals scored that way last week, I was very proud. So I'm confident going forward that like if it has to be a scrappy game, it'll be scrappy. But our players have the presence of mind to maximize.
mm,
You know
mm.
what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm confident. Let's get to the starting 11. I want to start with Lacazette.
So start from the
He's
back
starting.
spot. We'll go from the back.
Okay. We've spoken about Tierney. What I'm not sure is about, I'm never sure about Louise, Mustafi, and Rob Holding, but I think I want to see Rob Holding today.
I
Let me
also
be
want to see
honest.
Holding today. I really want to
Yeah.
see Holding today. Holding and then Bellerin because Cedric's not in. So.
Oh, he's not
Yeah,
in,
it's
injured.
cup tied. No, it's cup tied.
Oh, it's cup tied. Okay, I see.
So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not in. And then for me,
Damn.
what I would, okay, if I tell you my background, like Martinez, Luis, Holden, Bellerin, like on the right, and then Abra. I want Tierney on the left next to Luis there. Because somebody needs to mark that triangle going down from Luis, you know what I mean? So Holden can do it on this side, and I feel Tierney is better than Kolasinac as that kind of thing. And then for me, I want Saka on the
Saw it
left
against Mohamed
as a left
Salah.
back. You know, I want Saka on the left as a left back. And then, for me, people would say Kola and stuff. Maybe you have a different. I want Saka there because, hey, bro, like the thing is, he's just playing well, and I can shift it around and put him up front. But the thing is, if we allow Tierney to play in that third centre back role, it will just, I don't know, somehow we change formation that way. You know what I mean? And we look a lot more comfortable, you know, when you're moving. And Tierney is good, bro. He's really good. He's like maybe top 5 players of the season, maybe even top 3 right now. And he only played like from Jan or something, you know, or he played a bit in the beginning. So I don't know, bro. That's my back line. I don't know about you.
Okay. No, I agree with it. It's just I think maybe not Louise, man. Maybe Holding.
In the middle.
Center, yeah. You know,
but it's redemption
maybe.
for Luis this game too. Can't get away.
No, I don't trust him to redeem himself. Yeah, I don't. I'm not going to lie.
And then you have Mustafi on this side.
So now let's talk about Xhaka or Torreira with Ceballos, because you know Ceballos has to. But you know, I was reading that you know there's a lot of compliments going towards that partnership of Ceballos and Xhaka. Yeah. So I mean, I've seen it as well, so I like it. I like how they changed the direction of the game together, and how
I think
it's almost like they.
Xhaka has to start, bro. For me, like that guy's been bro. We hated on him, bro.
He's turned his season around.
He's become a boss. Yeah. To be fair. I don't know. Ceballos can start. I'll play them both together. But if we want to work a defensive first half, I'll put Torreira. But still, Ceballos for me and Xhaka now. I'll just go with Ceballos and Xhaka. To be fair.
Yeah, because at least we know that Ceballos tracks back. He's good with the ball, and he's also quite good in front as well. You know, not to say Torreira isn't, or maybe that Xhaka isn't. It's just, you know, the partnership is developing, and this would be a great opportunity to you know put it to the test as well. You know.
But Torreira did start against Liverpool. You know what I mean, with Xhaka. So I don't know. Like for me, it depends how you want to approach the half. But I think Xhaka is the constant.
Okay, but we concluded that we're starting with those ones. But let's talk about Pepe.
Yeah. I mean, you can talk. You can start with Pepe. I took Ceballos and Xhaka. Wait. But on Ceballos and Xhaka, how do you feel? Would you put those two as well?
Yeah, I would definitely.
They're playing, bro. Somehow I don't know. It's a weird. It's like that 3 with Mustafi, Kola, and Luis. It somehow works, bro. And these 2 are actually working out for the better. Surprising.
No, I definitely like Dennis Ceballos when he's on the ball going forward. He's got a football brain, man. Like you can see.
Yeah, you can really see that, and he's flourishing. He's opening up a bit more, showing us what he has.
Exactly. Pepe, man, Pepe. I just hear Cloky's voice in my head saying that he must just leave the club. If he doesn't want to run back, he must just leave the club.
He's like, that guy, Mara, that guy.
But I can't deny that he's a thrill to watch, you know, and you want to see a thrilling match, but you also want to see a player who's playing.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I'd put him there, man. I'd put him there. Yeah, maybe he can show us some of the 72 million. You know, maybe especially like with the set. I like him with the set pieces, man. I trust him with the set pieces. and
Yeah, I know he's good.
And he's tricky enough to get us good to increase the chance of getting set pieces in that final third of the opponent, So, and then you have him over the ball as well. I mean,
on paper he's good, but the last 2 games he's been so disappointing, bro.
Yeah, ever since he had his son.
Yeah, that Tottenham game. Yeah, I think he did start against Tottenham. Bro.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Yeah.
He wasn't even defending or anything. That's what he scored.
He actually looks tired.
Yeah, he looks done. He looks done, like he's pop. I don't know.
So I mean, who would you put there? Reece Nelson. You'd start Reece Nelson.
Because he'll defend. The whole thing is like, remember, we're not going to attack that much. Probably not. Lacazette's probably going to hold up the ball in the front and expect whoever you put on the wings, whether it's, Aubameyang is here on the left. We know that. So Lacazette's down the center, which we're going to speak of. But whoever's here, so Lacazette has to release these two out. And then when he doesn't have the ball, these two have to drop back and help our wing backs defend. Because City's going to come at us, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't see Pepe doing that. And I see Reece more, or even Willock, or even any kid, or even you put Saka there, and I see a youngster. Arteta said, I was reading something about him, he said, Lacazette, Aubameyang, and Saka can cause problems against City. So if any of them, those three are playing, we just don't know where, So for me, like Reece Nelson, he was the guy that actually, both him and Lacazette were the guys that put pressure on Liverpool's defense to get the goal. You know what I mean? So it kind of worked, bruh. You know what I mean? So those two, I think they should do it again. If not, look, Pepe, for me, I'll keep him on the bench as well. Like, get him amped up, put him on like 65 and tell him like, run riot. Then we just go full defense and let him counter. Because that's what I think we're gonna play, the counter game, the same way we hit Liverpool. But
so do you see a high-scoring game?
It's gonna have to work, bro. That's the only thing. I'd love for him to start because he has to because he's the only dude that can take the ball from the halfway line and go and score. To be fair, you know what I mean. So, but he has to be
with his speed, right, and dribbling. That's something to consider. You're right, man. Because if they get caught sleeping, putting too much pressure on us, we come with the counter. That guy is gone. He's gone.
But even Obama, even like I said, all three of them, they
So, I mean, even Saka, dog, I think Saka can do it.
Even Nelson's quick, bro. So the thing is, like, it's weird, bro, because look, like, this is going to, like, the last 3 games of the channel. The first 3 games, we were, like, all like this and then happy like this. And then after that, it just went downhill, and now we're speaking about, like, Willock playing well, Saka's like almost our player of the season. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking
Saka
like
definitely player of the season.
We have a plan against City, and I think it's progress, and I think that's what we needed to really see, man. And and Pepe, whichever thing, I honestly, we can, as I said, working on Arteta's formation and what he wants to achieve is hard, bro. And I like that because he's not like that kind of coach. Like, he's like those rookie coaches, they come in. They just try one thing, and if it works, they just ride that stuff.
Forever,
he's like, nah, every game I need to like approach it differently, I need
to adapt. That's what I like about him too. His adaptability to the match. And let me tell you, I used to complain about the drinks break thing, right? But now, when I see it, and if you like just watch maybe like 10 minutes after the drinks break, I think it occurs around the 25th, 24th minute, right? And that opportunity to like just talk to the players, he makes an impact in that time.
Even Wilder, the Sheffield coach, he was complaining about that. He was like, nah, you're not supposed to talk to these dudes at the drinks break, but Arteta uses it too much. I was like, shut up, dude, shut up. Like, you know what I mean? That's what he wants to do, leave him. And like,
evolve with the game, bro.
Yeah, it's exactly that. It's that passion he also exudes onto them. I don't know, bro. Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves, but he's making things, like we see things. And I think in the space that he's had, look, he only had, 18 games in total, with the Premier League and all this. And we've seen progression. We've seen from City to Liverpool, how much have we progressed? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, when from COVID, after the COVID break, that was huge progression. And whether we win or lose today, like either way, you know, I think, look, this is our cup. This is, you know, FA Cup is ours. Like nobody else.
Arteta captained us to an FA Cup final and scored in the final.
After 10 years, you know, I'm not winning anything, so he knows what it means, you know?
Yeah.
Like that period was tough for us.
But that's what they said about Unai Emery. They said he's a Europa specialist, you know, and we lost 4-0 in the final. Or 4-1, I think.
Yeah, but you know, I fancy myself against United or Chelsea. If we can do this, this is like, you know, we're like, I know people were laughing, they watched this, but you know when Liverpool beat Barcelona and then in the Champions League and then they went to the final, you don't care who you play in the final. It's same like this over here. We're playing City, we beat these dudes. It doesn't matter, bro. When we go to the final, we beat the top 2 teams in England going into the final. You know what I mean? Yes, the other 2 are 3rd and 4th and 5th, but come, bro. Chelsea, we'll fancy Chelsea any day. Even United. You know, we will fancy United any day. It's something with a high pace intensity that we scared.
No, you're right. You're right. Plus those. I mean, City has been City. Come on, bro. The reason why, you know, I mean, not directly. No, what I mean is like.
No, I'm saying
their players have a lot more value than most other teams. You get what I'm saying? Like they spend on players. So
and they quality every position they have.
Every position.
One quality world-class player. That's huge. Yeah. Bro. You know, that's huge. You know? We're not just playing anyone. And they want this thing. They want it. They want it.
Yeah. So I don't know, do you see a high scoring game or
look, if City opens floodgates, we'll have to.
I see a champion score.
What?
I see a champion score. No, I mean, I know I said, like, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but, you know, I see, like, something like 1-0, man.
Oh, you see
that's a champion score.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant, like, champion, like, destroying, like, 5, you know what
I mean?
Like, what they did to Liverpool. I see, like, a 3-2, bro. I see something like that, you know, like, I do see City scoring, but I see us getting on there. But a 1-0 will be hard, bro. Like, that will be
but I think it'll be a second half one, you know.
Okay.
I mean, it won't be a walk in the park for either team.
Yeah. And that's what I'm hoping. Yeah. As I said, Arteta, this is
and ultimately it'll be a good match for us to watch. There'll be a lot of scintillating passes, you know, a lot of boldness from individual brilliance from players. You know. So
who are you looking forward to seeing tonight, like play? Like obviously you want to see the whole team, but obviously you have now in the last few games your development.
No, dog, let me tell you, like I said earlier, Lacazette, man. Man, that guy he's reinvigorated me. You know, like my last the match against Liverpool. That guy put in a man of the match performance as a captain. You get what I'm saying? I remember them fouling him in like just in front of our penalty area. You know, he was getting the ball out from there. I'm like, that's the captain. He scored the goal. He assisted. Come on, man. Not to mention the goal he scored in the previous match. Remember that cracker? Yeah, you know, so...
I'm just happy he's coming to form again, bro. It's been
his resurgence.
Sad. Yeah, so, but hey, bro, I've always liked Lacazette, bro. Like, he's just...
What about you, man? Who are you looking forward to see, like, an individual player shine?
To be honest, like Martinez, bro. You know what I mean? You know, he's
definitely. That was going to be my
like but I don't want to say that because that means our goalkeeper is going to be active. But more so, I would say Lacazette, even Nelson. You know, depending, and it's going to be a midfield game. I feel so. I want to see Ceballos just ball, bro. Him and Xhaka must just show these dudes we can play with you.
But now you mentioned 5 players. Come on, man.
Okay.
Say
one. So it has to be Lacazette, bro. Because from Tottenham, Liverpool, you know what I mean? This guy is like, he's ready, bro. Like, you know,
he's been on the incline.
Like, he's just like has that aura around him. He's gonna walk out and just ball, bro. He's too good.
Yeah.
So obviously, I want to see
now. Yeah, of course, we want to see everyone. Yeah, man. But I'm looking forward to the match. I can't wait, man.
Even me.
And I
Like
hope, I
long
hope,
now.
I hope.
Too long.
Yeah, still 3 hours away. I hope, all the fans enjoy it, man. All the Arsenal fans. Let's come together. Let's watch this match. Let's get behind our team, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
a cup semi-final. There's a lot to
Yeah,
play
bro.
for on the line, man. You
And we
know?
up there. We up there with the best four in England. So doesn't
Yeah,
matter what
yeah,
anyone says, you know. And bro,
exactly.
after everything, we have a shot at a trophy, bro. Who would have said that like
I mean,
before COVID? You know what I mean?
I
Or when
mean,
Emre left,
when last did we have three coaches in one season?
bro. Like that's another
Yeah,
story. Like I own like this
you know,
Unicast season is full of like
it's
news, like
dramatic.
yeah, it's like hectic, bro. Coaches, fans going crazy, Emre out
Disease,
movement. Yeah, then the disease,
pandemics.
no fans, you know, Zoom, you know,
Mesut
our supporters
Ozil.
bar is closed down. So it's
I know it's a dramatic time, but I think we're doing good work reporting it for the people, man. And
yeah, man. So we
I
have to,
think I
bro.
think
Even
the club, the fans, and the players should be encouraged by our positivity.
yeah.
Despite the circumstances.
Yeah, man. Well, to be honest, it's a bit of both. They're helping us through this time as well. If they weren't playing, we
Yeah,
all would have been
exactly,
going, man.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
honestly thought there was no Guna cast of during COVID
Anymore,
days,
man.
you know. So,
Yeah, yeah,
but in a lighter note, we're both excited. We're ready for
yeah,
it. And
yeah,
your prediction is
yeah.
what? 1-0.
Yeah, I see 1-0
Yeah,
to
okay.
us.
3-2
Yeah.
to us. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. May the best score win.
At least we know it's gonna be a win. Either way, we're gonna have a win. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We better win, bro, because hey, can't be staying up late till
Yeah.
like 1 in the morning recording a loss again. It's tough.
Nah, it'll be disheartening.
Yeah, but as long as if we win, like if they win 1-0, to be fair, and we showed we can play, I'll accept it. I'll be angry, I'll
I
be
don't even.
disappointed. But
Yeah.
I'm just
No,
saying, like,
I don't want to
I,
entertain that thought right now. We'll
yeah, I
deal
don't
with it
agree.
after the match.
Sure, sure, my bad, my bad.
All right. All
But yeah,
right. Now, cool, man.
aware.
Don't forget, everybody watching, like, share, subscribe. It's your boy MatchDayUno, my bro Keesh with Gunacast SA.
We are.